We're here. The Watchers Podcast. WATCH. Hard ERZ. Episodio 50. We had the big number 50, y'all.
This is number 50.
Just gonna go real quick to my right.
Smitty Green Giant on Instagram.
Smitty Wood 365 on Instagram.
And I am Tiger Helly 19 on the Snapchats, IGZs. On the Facebook is Jason Williams. Follow the stripes. And
we have
a special guest in the house. Been some months, damn near a year.
Almost a year.
And he came to grace us with his presence for this monumental episode, number 50.
Well, it was your 50th episode, right? 50. 50. I don't know if that's 50 or not. The Macho TIP, a.k.a. the Macho Man with the gold Chris, a.k.a. Baby Daddy number 3. It's back. I don't have an IG, but usually Mr. Tavon is here, and his is that the IG? Is that how it is? His IG is Tri-States _tip mastering, and follow him there, ladies and gentlemen. But glad to be back. A lot has happened in this past year.
It's an honor to have you back.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Miss Macho TIP.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Give him a round of applause. And with that being said, how is everybody's week?
I still see we got us a lot of comedians. It's a lot of laughing. It's been a lot of laughing on these. I've been watching, goddammit. And you need to take the shit serious. Whatever.
The passion's got to be there.
Oh man. WNBA.
So what's happening?
How was your week? I worked, so you know what that is.
You worked? Let's see. Mine was good. My son's basketball team is undefeated right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's undefeated. Had a real good week.
Back in my day when we played basketball, the shorts was up to our nutsacks, you know?
Yep. John Stockton.
I see that the Times is almost coming back. They're at the thigh now. Mm-hmm. And, a couple more seasons, we're going to get at least mid-butt cheeks. So.
Oh, Lord. Why? Oh, Lord. This is number 50. Number 50. We have had some memorable moments on here.
Yeah.
For 50 shows.
And thank you, people, for joining us 50 times.
Yes. We have gathered a little cult following from what I understand right now. So, from us to you, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. We're trying to make this a little better and working on a few other things in between. So, stay tuned.
And
this
hopefully 50 more.
It sounds like the end of the show, though.
Yeah,
we're talking like it's the end of the show.
I'm no shit.
It sounds like the end of the episode.
I was about to shed a tear.
Even Macho TIP has tears.
Let's get into some shit.
Yes, but my week was fine. AEW called me last weekend. And apparently they lost some stars. They looking to, get some order in the locker room. But Jade's gone, so I'm not going.
They need a veteran presence and you're unavailable?
Yeah, it's not a lot. Unless they, never mind, just go on to today's episode. I don't want to get off track too far. So, what you got, Jason?
Oh, man. Talk about some movies.
Sure, I love the movies. I remember last time we were here, we were talking about the Halloween movies, and it was the Michael Myers, it was the Freddy Krueger. I think we were talking about that last. Remember that? And there was a lot of butt cheeks being clenched. I remember. Yeah, goddammit.
Oh, man.
I do hope you guys do a Halloween episode this year.
Definitely will.
it'd be cool to see. We can get some. Well, you guys can get some viewer feedback on what their favorite Halloween movies are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice to see.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one.
You gotta drop them in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Let us know, folks. So, news for me. Barbie has finally fallen off of the top 10 movies after running strong since July.
That is crazy.
We are now in October. That movie did numbers.
Indeed.
And I helped them.
All jokes aside, I mean, seriously, I mean, even though it's a Barbie movie, is this good that that movie made that amount of money?
Yeah.
It's good when any movie makes
I mean, I'm
Right.
just saying, I mean, because, you know, Warner Brothers took a hit this year with some of the films that bombed.
I think
So,
that might have made up for it.
now, another thing is, now, if they were to, I'm just hypothetically speaking, now, if they were to make a sequel, should it be something totally different? Or should it still follow the Margot Robbie story? I always thought this was a one-off.
The way the movie ended, I don't know how you really
Yeah.
get a sequel out of it.
The Macho Man. The Macho Tip, to be exact. You can make another 3 movies with the Macho Tip. I got 3 different color schemes if you want to go on. It could be a movie, a scheme movie, motherfucking flinches. Every movie. I was already in Spider-Man 1. The reason Spider-Man 1 sold wasn't because of Tobey Maguire, goddamn it, was because the Macho Man came in with the 20, it wasn't 24 inches, we gonna call them 22s, but I keep them clean, the 22-inch pythons,
And a half.
and came in with the elbow drop.
He had the 24 and a half.
It ain't chopped liver, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, so.
Nobody came to see you, Tobey Maguire, they came to see the Macho Tip.
We talking about Barbie?
Sorry. Just like Spider-Man, the Macho Tip will sell out Barbie 2, 3, 4, and become 5-time champion once again. But sorry, go ahead. And goddamn, did my accent just change to country? What the fuck is it? Let's get back to it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Has there ever even been any talk about a sequel?
To Spider-Man, there was at least 3 of them.
No. No, I was just curious because that movie made $1 billion. So
I know, but the way the story ends, I don't see
I think it's a one-off. Though.
$1 billion
see an
movie
opening
is
for
going to
a
get a
sequel.
sequel.
Yeah.
$1 billion movie is getting a sequel.
No doubt.
And just to prove that point, go look at Joker. Joker 2 is coming out just because of how much Joker 1, even though Joker 1 was not supposed to be
They actually put some
a
pictures
sequel
on.
movie.
The pictures look all right though. Well, I saw them online though.
I'm cool.
Did you see the first Joker, Jason?
I still ain't seen that one.
Oh wow! You know it's crazy. I would say, see, it is something that's like right down your alley.
I know, but I think that's what hit. Is everybody was like, go see it, and then certain movies, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see it, and then it was just.
I would recommend going in
it's-
there with an open eye.
I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, I've heard everybody talk about it ad nauseum, so I know exactly how it goes. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't hyped to see it when it came out. I was just, it's still. I'm like, I still, like I talked about it before. I have an issue with a universe with Joker where I know there's no Batman in it. And so, I mean, I'm gonna watch it one day. It'll be on USA.
I was different with it. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, let me go in with an open mind.
I mean, yeah, I know it's about, and
See
everybody
it,
talking
but
about
it was good though, man. I liked it.
I'm gonna see it eventually.
It's one of my favorite DC films that they did though. So
One day it's gonna come.
he said one day.
So Barbie's out of the theaters, huh? Yeah. Anything you looking forward to seeing in the future now? Let it go. I heard. Wait a minute, Jason. I heard you were a Miss Marvel fan. I heard Marvel's coming out. You already pre-ordered 2 tickets, 2 different nights, 2 different seats, and goddamn it, that's some commitment right there, Jason. I applaud you. You've been supporting the ladies this year, ladies and gentlemen. Bros with Jason, goddamn, he been supporting the women.
Yeah, that and he was a real big supporter of the WNBA as well. The Aces won today. They had a good game today against the New York Liberty.
Aces? That's WNBA? Okay, there wasn't a WNBA when I was.
He was very thrilled that Kelsey Plum played.
There's some tall chicks. A lot of underarm here.
Apparel. They were wearing Jordan. Some were wearing dunks on the court. This is just start over.
What do we got next? Anything else on the movies, or was that all on the movies?
Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, though.
Yes, a lot of weird stories in Las Vegas. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Clyde Barker? Yeah, I think we did talk about that. It was we watched that.
Fantastic Four.
What's going on with the Fantastic?
I don't know. I don't know shit.
Apparently, I guess after since the actors are getting ready to come back, they said that they had the cast already in principle, but they haven't made it official yet until the actor strike is over with, which is supposedly soon. I guess they're meeting tomorrow, right? Or Monday.
I think is he tomorrow? Is either Monday or Wednesday?
And they haven't said who it is, but it's.
But the casting has already been confirmed. They just haven't released who it is, correct?
No.
So the director still appears to be Matt Shankman, correct?
Yep.
Which we all thought left, but according to everything that's been out, he's still there.
Yeah, he's in. He's all in.
And from what I read, they're saying they're going to do a different spin on movie. What was the verbiage? They saying they filming the movie differently than they ever have. Nothing you ever seen, and at least definitely in a Marvel movie before. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll find out going forward. But
so Zack Snyder's shooting it. Dark. It's gonna be dark and gritty.
I don't know what that. I don't know what
I
that
have no
statement.
idea.
I don't know what that means.
Is it going to be in first person? I don't know.
like hardcore Henry.
Yeah. So
the thing going made a
I am a little shaky on the Fantastic Four. I want them to succeed, but I don't really have all high hopes. I have more faith in X-Men and that story, and they have some leeway to mess up with Fantastic Four. If this first movie doesn't do good, it's a done deal for me. I'm probably not going to see the second one in theaters. However, to contrast that Superman movie better come on, and that's what she said. But that Superman movie, better be A+. That's all I can say.
I agree. But they're also hiring the X-Men writer this week too.
Okay.
Really?
They're supposed to narrow it down to one writer, which I think is going to be insane. I wouldn't want that job, not by myself.
So for the entire X-Men, like
whatever they're going to do, I know
IPs.
No, the X-Men that's doing the MCU.
Right. So just X-Men movie, but he's going to be a writer for all of.
No, probably not all of it. Whoever they might get the first project or whatnot.
Gotcha.
And they said they're not going to have Wolverine a part of the group either.
I heard one rumor. I heard one rumor, but I don't know if this is true. Don't quote me on it, but I heard they were actually going to use the original First Class, which was Cyclops, Iceman,
Which makes sense. I can see
Beast,
that.
Angel,
Storm.
and what's the name?
original?
And again,
No, Jean Grey. They were going to use the original 5.
now again, I've been watching the
Something
show.
different.
And Tri-State Tip made some valid arguments where he said you don't always have to beat a dead horse. Wolverine is obviously a fan favorite in the X-Men universe. But do we need Wolverine to be the center of everything? No.
They've done it already.
Exactly. So when it comes to DC, the same can be applied to Superman. And that's the argument. We don't need to keep getting Superman fed to us when we have a lot of other people's story to tell. So whatever happens. It's already settled. But I'm okay with Wolverine sitting out a movie or two until we get a new
Build him up.
Correct.
But
Yeah, well, and what's her name may be in Marvel's Rogue. Her character might be in there.
Oh, man.
That was the rumor.
You can grip those thighs around my neck any day.
we want Kiki
Take your
Wild.
powers away from
You can't stop the tower of power, baby.
No, I'm sorry, not Kiki Wild. Kiki Palmer. She put a picture up. The views and expressions are not. But who is going to play Rogue now? I mean,
That's a hard.
I seen
that's a
Kiki
hard.
Palmer's picture floating. I think she was.
I'm for it.
I like it.
I'm gonna give it a soft pass. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Even Macho Tip has a raspy throat from time to time.
It's no, I'll let it go because I don't want to be called Jason out here on these podcasts. So good luck to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four universe. Hopefully the castings get announced quickly.
Wonder who the villain's going to be.
In what? The Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Well, the Fantastic Four.
Well, I think we're definitely going to get a Doom sighting, you know. What really matters about Fantastic Four is the casting.
Yeah.
And the big ear fellow, I'm not going with. But
The big who?
the big ear guy,
Matt Smith, you talking?
no, yeah, he got some ears too. The motherfucking fake Darth Vader.
Oh, Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. He got the George Marison features. It's just all there. I just
George, yes. Oh man, I am curious on who this cast is going to be though. Man.
yes.
Do they have like an event coming up where they can announce them? Like bring them on?
So, speaking of events, next Saturday, next weekend, New York Comic Con, ladies and gentlemen. New York Comic Con. Tri-State Tip will be there. He told me through text. He will be out there. So keep an eye on him, ladies and gentlemen. But New York Comic Con.
Normally there would be some news that's going to drop up there, but
And I don't know when the D23, did that happen already?
no,
I didn't remember when it
that
happened
got
this year.
shelved. I think
Oh,
right
yeah, they
now.
didn't do that. Yeah.
They didn't do it.
So-
It's usually in September, right?
Yeah,
It's usually right around now. I think.
right. So I think there's still opportunity.
But you know, I am wondering what the story's going to be and how do they introduce Doom into this world already? So
Yeah.
it's an interesting time at Marvel right now because now they got their rights back and now they're going to have to address some issues that are concerns of mine, especially with the X-Men.
What would you like to be the first villain in X-Men?
Sentinels.
I personally, this is hard because X-Men, you can go three to four different routes with this, because they went cosmic, they went human, and they fought mutant. My only concern is, and I was just telling Brian, and I think I told Tip last week, is they haven't established a threat where the mutants and the humans have fought. I mean, I'm giving them credit because they didn't have the rights to the stuff. But now you're going to have to start entering this thing where the humans are going to be fearing mutants. And the MCU hasn't really established that point yet. So how are they going to do? X-Men's going to have to be something different.
What about Mr. Sinister? We haven't seen him on film.
I like that one.
I like Sinister.
I like Sinister.
A credible threat. A lot of story to tell. What do we feel about Mr. Sinister, first villain X-Men?
I think he would be good. I mean, they can, like you said, I mean, they can build like 3 or 4 films around him because he's a big antagonist of them anyway. So,
But is he the villain of the week though for them?
no,
I think he could get you at least 2 movies, goddammit.
now you can probably stretch him because he's actually fought with them begrudgingly in some of the books. So.
Who would you like to see play Mr. Sinister? Is my next question. So I remember Macho TIP saying Cillian Murphy for Doom, and I do agree with Doom.
With Cillian Murphy?
Yeah,
He could play both of them. Man.
but are we still on the board with Breaking Bad villain? What's his name? Gustavo.
Oh, yeah.
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Esposito.
50.
I'm pretty sure I said. I'm pretty sure I said on the past episode him as Sinister. I think I called him as Sinister.
Because there was a conversation about him wanting to be Professor Rex or Magneto, but what about Sinister?
I think I said on that episode I'd like to see him as Sinister.
I think I can get behind Giancarlo Esposito. Esposito for the thoughts and opinions of something don't reflect real life. Giancarlo Esposito playing Mr. Sinister.
He would be a good one, though.
Yeah, I kind of
He
like
could
that.
be a good Sinister. He could be a good Xavier. Man. He's that guy.
I'm gonna stick.
I think I'm good on him.
Yeah.
I got a name that I would think would be a good Xavier. Mark Strong.
I can, okay.
When
He's
he last 10 years, how old is he?
I think he got it. What about Stanley Tucci? Is that his last name?
Yeah, that would be a good one too.
Yeah.
I mean, Xavier's gonna have to be somebody that's not like a big brawly dude. Like,
I like the Stanley Tucci pick over my man y'all just said.
Bryan Cranston was one that I was thinking of too.
Yeah, he's my first choice, but I like Stanley Tucci if they can't get Cranston.
Yeah.
Are we still against McAvoy? Come back and
I would love McAvoy to come back. It's just
I wouldn't mind him having another crack at somebody else. Because he's a character actor, so I think whoever they give him, he'll kill it.
yeah.
Shout out to Split.
Man, who would y'all want to see play Magneto then? Because he's another villain in there that they could
So
build
if
on that.
Esposito isn't Sinister, I can see him being Magneto.
My choice would be John
And
Hamm.
And John Hamm's going to be Batman, so he's going to be filled.
We're going to be busy.
Say no. No, but yes, if Giancarlo, especially if they do a route where they want to tie into the theme about segregation and the theme of basically the civil rights movement that X-Men were built off of, they can tie that in double time with the mutant and racial aspect and double fuel him instead of giving him the World War II Nazi camp background. We can give him a civil rights background.
You know what? You know, a movie I think the mutants get discussed heavily in is Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Captain America.
Because they did introduce Magnapore and Winter Soldier, so
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna get a lot of mutant stuff.
Yeah,
possibly. Because you're supposed to get a bunch of mutant stuff in Echo too. Like that, I think they said like the last couple episodes is like focus on something going on with mutants.
Okay.
Kingpin got the knowledge of them or something. So
we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. Anything else in movies? We kind of went a little over the place, but anything else in movies?
What was number one this week?
The Exorcist.
Ooh,
You want to read the
Exorcist.
whole thing down? Okay, let's see.
Exorcist.
Let's just shoot on it and see what
What
it
it
is.
is.
All right.
Yeah, Exorcist. Come on, Exorcist is number 1. Paw Patrol was number 2. Saw 10 was number 3.
Man, they still making some movies.
Yeah, all the way up to 10.
I was wrestling when the first one came out.
Word was. Where was that? Oh, number 4 was The Creator. The Blind was number 5. A Haunting in Venice was number 6. Which, you know, I shout out to Kenneth Branagh. I love that dude's movies, but that one put me to sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, it put me
It was
down.
bad.
Damn, I gotta go see it.
The Nun 2 was number 7.
I still ain't seen that.
Dumb Money was number 8. Equalizer 3 is number 9. And number 10, I guess they re-released Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
They do it every year.
Anniversary or something for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Out of this, what is it? The Creator.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually, I actually liked that one. It was
better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a slow building story, but it picks up really, really, really towards the second and third act. Though Denzel's son is actually great. I think he's found his niche right now doing these sci-fi movies. It's kind of reminded me like how Will Smith started. He was just doing like all them different sci-fi projects, and that was suiting his strength. I think this is
Denzel's son is this tall.
How tall?
He's as tall as you sitting down.
Is he bigger than his bottom?
When he stood up, he was the same height he was when he was sitting down.
Yeah, I remember. Bro was an NFL running back, so at some point, never mind. I'm not going. Never mind.
What we do next, Jason?
Hey, we're kind of open with it. We go to sports.
Well, let's go to sports, goddammit.
Go to sports.
All right, let's see.
I finally saw that the Bengals got a W.
Another
I know. It's been a rough
year. It's been a rough year.
start of the year for you guys.
Joe Burrow went off today, didn't he?
Finally hit it this week.
Okay.
He said he was feeling better now, so.
That's what I told the whole league. Look, that's the best you was going to get is when he was hurt. So.
Who did they play?
Played the Cardinals.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Questionable win.
But they are the Cowboys' only loss this year. I mean, besides Tavon's team tonight, but that game.
What is
that
that?
game?
I wonder what that score is looking like right now.
Last I left, it was an ass whooping.
21-7.
But you guys can check. I don't know what it is right now.
I'll check real quick.
NBA is starting back up this week.
28-10.
28. Okay, yeah,
4
okay.
minutes left in the third.
NBA is starting back up this week.
Yes. This is going to be a fun season.
Hopefully.
It's not. It's level playing field right now, so it's not spread out like you can pick. But we'll
I
see.
saw a preseason game. I saw Chris Paul on the Warriors. At first, I thought it was going to be a weird, combination with him added on with Steph Curry and Clay. But after a couple minutes, it kind of works. Mm-hmm. I do think he may get injured because of how much they move. I don't think he's used to moving like as much as this. And
legs don't work like that.
Yeah. He's a sore sprinter.
So I don't know how long that's gonna last, but it did work from what I did get to see. So
he's running and hurting right now, though.
Because then they don't have Draymond either, so we can't see what they fully got.
Yeah.
I, for the record, did not want CP3. I'm not a fan.
Okay.
He on the team, so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what your teams are going into the season, and good luck to you guys. If you play fantasy, let us know. If you're doing weekly pick'ems, let us know. But I think favorites right now probably Celtics. And who would you say on the West Coast?
The Lakers.
Lakers. Okay. I'm going with the Suns. I'm going with the Suns.
Only reason why I don't pick the Suns is because I think it's going to be just Durant and Booker.
Yeah.
With Bradley Beal, I don't think he's going to play the whole time.
Maybe not, but they end up filling out their bench. So
that's what they definitely needed. They needed some depth.
They did get some depth on their bench.
They did. And,
I'm going to say in the West, I just think I'm not a big Lakers fan, but they did get some young legs on. They got a little athletic. I'm just looking at the picks that they made. So
yeah. I can't count them out. I can't count out the Nuggets.
That's going to be different.
But I can't count out the Nuggets. I can't count out the
Portland got too much. They top heavy with size. I don't think they got enough shooters.
Portland?
Yeah, they don't got enough shooters.
Well, Portland, yeah, they're gonna be bottom 3, so don't worry about them.
I'm just saying, on paper,
Not
they
even
do.
playing.
Yeah, they top heavy, but they bottom 3. So
I'm going on record saying Lakers ain't doing shit this year.
all right, well,
Because who they go and grab again? They
they got Gabe Vincent from Miami.
Somebody else.
And they got some.
They got some younger legs, man.
Yeah, I think it's more bench players, but the backup center came from the Pelicans. Real light skinned kid with the goofy hair. Kind of like mine.
As Bernie Mac would say.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now, but they got some younger players. Gabe Vincent, I think, was a good pickup. And we'll see what happens, but starts this week, ladies and gentlemen. So, what we got next?
So you already talked about the WNBA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Aces.
So wait, did the Aces win the whole thing? Or
No, they won game 1.
Game 1. Okay. All right.
This is the Las Vegas Aces #1 fan, right?
Well, they did. They've been watching the show, Jason.
Yeah, they have been.
And they heard that the Warriors were your favorite team. So guess what they're doing for you, big fella?
They're going hard to paint for you, man.
They're bringing you a WNBA team. Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen. WNBA coming to the Bay. Coming to the Bay.
The Golden State. Yeah, they are coming to Golden State. Man.
Just for you, Jason.
They will be. There's going to be some good players on that team.
Yes.
I go to who they are. Oh man.
What do we got next?
Next up, yeah.
Oh man, I don't think we had any boxing, did we?
No boxing news.
Oh yeah, they did.
That was last week. Oh man.
No, they did announce.
You know, Canelo, the 50 killer. He beat the brakes off of the black kid, and I felt bad for the. It's hard being black
Right.
and a professional fighter. And there go that goddamn voice change again. What the fuck is it coming to Colonel Sanders? Excuse me, then I gotta take a lozenge. Oh man! But yes,
We are so.
he said he was doing it. He said he was doing it for the culture. Goddamn it! And Cameron chewed his ass out. He said he did it for the running culture. He said he was a track star from the ass whooping he was running from Canelo.
Yeah, speaking of track star, all right. Drizzy's new album came out this week.
Oh, we talking music? I thought we was
No, that wasn't on there, but that just hit my head.
So sorry, let me just finish.
Before are we leaving
Canelo
sports?
beat. What's the black kid's name?
Jamel Charles.
Jamil Charlo. That's all I want to say, ladies and gentlemen. Charlo. Yes, Drake album. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll let Jason say his piece, but I'll just leave it at that. And can somebody bring me that?
The Tig.
Oh shit.
Oh, you gotta warn me before you say stuff like
Go ahead and vouch for it, Jason. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, let's.
Definitely not my favorite Drake album. It definitely wasn't.
Hasn't people said that about his last couple, John?
Nah.
I mean, but not, me personally, 'cause I think his last couple ones, I didn't have a problem with the last couple ones. This one's definitely probably
the weakest.
bottom 2.
John Cena had a better rap album than that shit came out.
I wasn't feeling it, man.
I don't listen to
I mean, it was.
I did. I wasn't feeling it.
It was. I mean, it had some joints on there. Wasn't a terrible album. Just wasn't what I was looking for, hoping for. But I mean,
All right.
Just for that.
And he has what, eight studio albums?
I think this was
Right. Where does this fit? It ain't in the top 5.
definitely bottom 2. Bottom 2.
Portland Trailblazers. All right.
This was the Sam Bowie of rap album.
Bottom 2. Got some joints.
That's all I want to do. It's just, I
I wasn't feeling it though.
I did say on my re-listens though, I did start to like other songs more. I thought I didn't like this when I first listened to it. This all right, but
So
definitely.
has he gotten into that stratosphere where like Jay-Z is like wherever he say, whatever he comes out with is, it's kind of just like, okay,
The songs are going to play on the radio regardless.
This is definitely an album that was a bad day at the office.
But the songs, they're going to be songs that's going to be played on the radio regardless of the album, okay? They're going to at least pick 2 of those songs off that album, and it's going to get played heavily on the radio. I believe he was only one hit away from Michael Jackson's record.
He gonna
break it, man.
Hopefully he's not the one with Sexy Red and
no, that one.
and bless her for
on it.
Some of the things she went through this weekend. But the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Dead fish. Dead fish.
That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I saw something on Twitter that said Sexy Red looked like a kneecap.
The lie detector test determined that it was a lie.
I'm like, why they mess with this girl?
There was some.
I have no issue with her.
Yeah,
She on one of the songs.
Oh, she had. Oh, yeah.
I don't have any issue with any rapper at all. Man.
Who else do you have up there with him?
we got SZA,
J. Cole was on.
J. Cole.
That was the one I actually liked. Though. I did like
That's
that
probably the one that's going to be on the radio.
That's between that and the timestamp, the 6 a.m. and
The Bad Bunny's going to be on the radio.
The Bad Bunny song was.
There's going to be a lot of cinquentas.
That Bad
Whatever.
Bunny song gonna go off.
We're going to be in there with the sombreros.
Yeah, definitely not one of my favorite.
I didn't.
So why is Drake still popular?
Because he's the biggest artist.
He's putting out. He's
But
putting out
why though?
content.
Like, why is he still?
It's the beard.
He's a hit maker.
And he likes skin.
Light skin with the beard. If he didn't have the beard, it'd just be a thumb with eyebrows.
I mean, I think at this point he's in that Michael Jackson stratosphere.
Oh wow, that's a big compliment.
No matter what Michael did or how long he had been away or what he had done late, Michael was always gonna put out a hit. There wasn't a time where Michael didn't put out a hit. And Drake's in that. He's in that stratosphere. Like somebody just always puts out a hit. Even if you don't like their albums, they got a hit. They got a song. They got something that's gonna go on.
But Michael Jackson's record sales did start to decline. And he started doing things that was out of his normal, perspective. As far as like, who the music he made.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, this is definitely not his strong album. I listened to it. I didn't really feel it. Nah.
For me, it's one that's I had to give it a couple listens before I started picking up more songs.
So that. Okay, never mind.
I mean, this isn't the first Drake album that the first time I listened to it, I was like, But then I started listening to some other, and I was like, oh, you know what? I kind of dig that song. He's had other albums I've done that with, and he's got albums that I immediately love. Like, there's, boom, I love this album. And there's ones that's like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
more, but,
let us know how you felt about this Drake album. Let us know what's your favorite Drake album. And what is your favorite Drake album? Mine is the one where he's sitting on the tower. What is that? Control
Views.
I love
Views.
Views. Views is good.
My top 3 is Nothing Was the Same is my favorite.
What song is on?
That's the one that's got Pound Cake with Jay.
Okay.
Nothing was, and that's got Marvin's Room's on. Nothing Was the Same, isn't it? No, Marvin's Room not.
Oh, is that the one where he got the background? He had his feet up while he was like this.
No. Nothing Was the Same as the clouds behind his head.
Okay.
I think you talk about Take Care when he's at the table.
Yeah.
Take Care.
It's like a porno movie.
You didn't see the bottom of his feet, did you?
No. I'm talking about Take Care where he's sitting at that table.
He was laying on his stomach with his head like this, and his feet was kicked up.
Now I'm gonna look.
I gotta look this up.
If Drake better not have his baby feet.
He don't have an album. He don't. That's not one of the. He's talking about Take Care where he's sitting at the table like this.
Oh,
He's got the gold and black.
So it's not his feet.
Gold and black.
Yeah.
He ain't got his feet on the table.
I don't even want y'all listen to Macho TIP.
I was gonna say why? Why would he do that? Well, he do look weird though, cause he got like a 5 o'clock shadow, like his beard ain't quite bearding yet.
But Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, and If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. And then right behind them, I got Views. Views is I listened to it a couple weeks ago, and I forgot how
So
reviews is.
I saw that if you were reading this, it's too late before. It was in the bathroom at a Denny's.
So you stupid.
It was on the toilet paper roll. There was no other toilet paper in the bathroom. It was just on the roll. If you read this, it's too late. I didn't move shit up. I had the motherfucking I can't even think of goddamn name. It wasn't the grits. It was the fucking whatever the fuck. Don't ever have it again.
A moon over my hand or something.
Cream of wheat. Oh, that's a classic.
Chip beef.
Moon over my hand with my joint.
I don't think Drake fans will let him lose. I think that whatever he do, they gonna find a way to compliment it in any way, even if it's not good. They gonna
go to that hip hop group, bro. They all in there slamming it.
But that's because it's a hip hop group. But the Drake fans gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
He always gonna have.
Yeah,
I just said it wasn't his top. I said
I get it. But you also didn't talk yourself into saying that the first something was good.
Yeah. I listened to it a couple times and I started liking it. So you won't let him lose.
But that's not. I got albums like that though. That's not uncommon for me. I got J albums that I didn't like it the first time I listened and started listening. I liked them later. It's all types of artists. There's Kendrick albums that I listen to.
But do you is there a Drake album that you don't like and you just don't listen to it just because you don't like it?
Honestly, never mind. And I made that known when that came out. I said y'all can look it up in the hip hop group. I've talked about that album.
But everything else you vouch for.
I've never went back and listened to Honestly Nevermind like that.
Oh, wow.
Other than a couple songs.
But everything else you vouch for.
Like he doesn't have an album that I just dislike. Just like Jay-Z doesn't have an album that I dislike. Jay-Z's album, his worst album to me is The Blueprint 2. But even that, I'm like, if they had just made it one album instead of a double album and used the best song from each album, would have been a good album. But I'm the same. Like
I don't think he had any good songs on that at all. Like
you didn't think so?
No.
There was some joint. I like the joint with
A couple joints on
I like the joint with what's her name?
I don't even listen to that album.
The one
it's been a
black rock star that was married to the girl from Cosby.
Lenny
Kravitz joint.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. It was a stretch.
I was going to have Lucifer on there, right?
But like
I don't like that. I don't listen to that one. I don't listen to a Black album. Like if I don't like it, I'm not gonna bother. Like Redman, my favorite artist, and I haven't listened to none of his last 5 albums. I don't even bother.
I listened to
Red Gone Wild had me like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till you get featured on something.
The Black album, I have there's songs that I pick out of that one, but so this one probably this album that Drake just dropped is probably the equivalent to Blueprint 2 for me.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah,
it was the weakest to me of out of his stuff that he put out. I mean,
and then I'm not even.
He's still gonna make money off of this.
And I'm not sure I can count Honestly Nevermind because it was a dance, so I can't count it as a rap album like the rest I look at. But
I don't think any of them are rap.
It's crazy because I don't have a favorite Drake album. I like some of the songs. My favorite one he did was with him and 21 Savage was Knife Talk. Man.
The last album, the last.
That's my personal favorite with him, though. Outside of Forever, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, I think Forever he bodied that whole song.
See, I like CLB. How'd you feel about CLB?
He did take some shots at some people though on there.
I like he
took some shots.
Again,
some
I don't particularly care for his albums. I do believe he is a hit maker. He can make songs for the radio. However, when it comes to the compilation of the albums, I don't agree with it. I wish it was either rap, it was pop, or dance, or club.
I think that's what he is, though. I think he's a pop artist. I just think that rappers just like to have him around, so that's why he's with him.
I mean, I think he's a rapper. I call him a rapper first.
He's a rapper, but the singing... It's a combination of things. So he's not defined, but he's touched I won't say every, but he's touched multiple different avenues.
He's like a Mace or he's like Mace or Cameron without like the background that those cats got.
Go as far as saying he don't say he was like Ja Rule. Really, he was a rapper and he just started.
No, you can say Ja too. But I'm talking about before Ja, like he's like a Mace or Cameron in me, like just minus the real background.
Okay, I guess it's real hard for me to tell.
I wish the album well. This just wasn't. I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I definitely consider him a rapper first. A rapper who sings and makes pop songs.
See, when I first heard Drake, he was mostly a singer. He wasn't really a rapper. He was mostly singing.
Yeah.
What was the first album you heard?
It was like a mixtape. I can't remember
So Far
what it
Gone?
was. It was before It was before.
My first introduction to him
It was
was
some
when he got shot in the
mixtape.
back on Degrassi. Yeah, I'm being
And
honest.
a chick put me on to Drake. She was like, "Yeah, him and Trey Songz, they like their next."
There you go.
Because he was rolling with Trey Songz early on, and
Lord,
it was him and Trey Songz, and he's like,
That's
"Why
why you don't want to be rolling with.
he's gonna come out with a song with Trey Songz watching," and then he was singing, and I thought he was a singer, but then he started rapping, and it was just okay.
I mean, we're gonna be clear. He actually started rapping on Degrassi. That was his first rap was on Degrassi. One
My
episode.
legs can't stand like they used to.
The verse is actually hard on it though. That's the thing. I was like, when I remember watching that episode, I was like, yo, that dude should rap. Yo, if he should be a rapper. End up being a rapper.
Yeah, that was my first really. I heard him on some mix, but my first really big thing I heard him on was like Forever. And then after that,
Oh, no, what was that? No, what's the name was before that? Wasn't it Beard Rock?
That was the compilation. Before all that, So Far Gone was the mixtape that they ended up releasing. But that was before So Far Gone was before he even got signed.
Drake is a great product of the machine, man. Like, that's how I look
doing
at
his
him.
thing, man.
Yeah, he's getting paid. No,
That's all that matters.
He's getting paid.
Really.
At the end of the day, you know?
That's all that matters.
Like I said,
He can come out there and say woo shoo da doo or sound like Pootie Tang, and
I
people still gonna rock.
I feel like he opposite of what the machine would put out though.
I don't think so.
I think in rap, because look at what the machine would probably want to put out.
Sexy Red.
No.
I have no problem with her.
Again,
Ski be
nothing wrong.
be going,
And
but-
God bless her. God bless her.
I don't have a problem with any artist trying to get on and get paid.
But
Man. But
ski.
some people ain't gonna be.
Is it ski?
But you saw Ski go hard in Philly.
You saw me in Philly. Ski. You didn't see the Macho TIP. Oh, but I mean, if you really wanna see what's up, ski is what we.
You know what it is? I don't listen to the radio. Maybe that's why I just don't.
I listen.
I'm not gonna lie. You get a little.
What was that move right there?
I saw his feet move.
When man, scared something get hip, just go. He's scared. It'll make you move, guys. It'll make you move.
Well, she gonna be at Powerhouse.
It'll make you move.
Speaking of Powerhouse, did y'all know that thing been around for 40 years?
I did not know.
I feel like Powerhouse kind of started when we were teenagers and shit. I was like,
I remember when I went to one of y'all's Powerhouse dances at Charles High School.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I felt like it was like when we were teenagers and shit. I started finding out when my damn parents might have been at Powerhouse.
Oh shit!
But those dances were fun though in high school.
Yeah, they were lit.
Yeah, they
Power 99 dances. We used to have what was his name from Power 99?
Doc B.
Doc B. Yeah, DJ Doc B used to DJ at our school.
Okay.
Yeah, I want the one that was fun.
What do we got next?
Speaking of rap albums, Macho TIP put out a rap album too.
It's not ready for the streets yet. They're still putting some finishing hooks on it. Trying to get one last feature. Trying to get a chorus by and shout out. You know, it's 50th episode, so we should be shouting out people that helped us along the way. D-Lou from the D-Lou podcast. I gotta get you on the hook. I gotta get you on the hook of the Macho TIP. I heard the 50 song you put out, and
Yeah.
I need a hook. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
We out of music though, right? Oh yeah. Side note. While we were on Drake, he's gonna take some time off now, take care of some health stuff.
I bet.
Now he said he got some health issues that he's dealing with. That he said he's definitely taking at least a year off.
I thought I was going to take a year off and I just retired. So,
Yeah, he said he had some health issues that he's been needing to deal with over the years.
okay.
So hopefully he's all
Why was him and Joe Budden still catting with each other on the
I'll let you
Joe-
tell you.
Instagram?
See that bottom real
Joe has some criticisms. Drake has some replies for his criticisms. I think, and I feel like they kind of like have a frenemy relationship.
Yeah.
They cool and they not cool, and they cool and they not. Cool.
I mean, but Joe Budden really don't need to say nothing to him because he hasn't had nowhere near the amount of success.
And I think that's where Drake ended the conversation with.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily like make him better though.
No.
So it's more of, I guess it is Joe Budden's, that's what he does, right? He talks about what's happening in hip hop, current events. And so obviously a Drake album releases and he's going to talk about it. I think it's the criticism that Drake didn't particularly care for.
And I'm not mad at him for at least standing up for himself and saying
and he had to respond
It's
and
somebody
say,
who he don't like anyway.
yeah,
He don't have to worry
who
about
are
seeing
you
him.
to criticize me?
He don't have to worry about seeing them in the same place. So he don't.
And they have like a frenemy relationship. They cool and then they're not cool. Then they cool again and they're not cool.
Might be Joe Budden. He just might be a little bipolar.
But yeah, they had a back and forth.
But he don't even he doesn't even make music anymore. So it's like,
Yeah, he's retired. So probably.
speaking of music too.
It is content for the podcast though. So
Yes,
that's the
For the
speaking-
listeners.
real quick though, music. I'm happy for Crazy Bone right now.
he's
Yeah,
healthy.
he's doing good right now.
That's
man.
good.
Yeah, shout out to him too, man, because he was like one of my dudes growing up.
Yeah,
Listening to some of his Bone was like one of my groups too, though, man. Like
that's
low key, man.
my favorite rap group.
Bone go hard.
I did not know that they were the only rap group that did a song with Biggie, Pac, Eazy, and Big Pun.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
What's all they do with Big Pun?
Oh God, I forgot
Big
the
Pun. I know Big Pun's on Flesh and Bones
I cannot remember
first
the name.
album. Before
I cannot
even knew
remember the
who he
name.
was.
It's not on top of my head though, but yeah, he did do something with him.
I didn't know that.
He's on Flesh
Yeah.
and Bones first album.
Yeah, he
Before he was even big, like before anybody knew who Big Pun was, it's a song with him and Fat Joe.
Oh, I do remember that. Okay, I remember that.
And then when Big Pun came out, I was like, oh shit, is that guy that was on the Flesh and Bone album with Fat Joe?
I do remember it because he was Punisher at the time.
Yeah,
it wasn't Big Pun.
He's like Big Punisher.
Yeah, he got hit with a disclaimer, I
Yeah.
think, because Marvel's going to sue him for it.
Yeah, he was the Punisher then. I remember
He had
that.
to go buy a Big Pun.
So yeah, shout outs to Crazy Bone.
Yo,
Long road to recovery, but
man, I'm glad to
some
see he's
prayers,
doing
positive
good.
energy, healing, all that good stuff.
What do we got next, ladies and gentlemen?
All right. So every artist with their health issues,
Yeah.
the ones we know,
And
and don't know. Everybody, period. Yeah.
Even the people we don't like, man.
I lifted a big chick up once, and my back has not been the same since. Thoughts and prayers, ladies and gentlemen.
Hard bump.
Thoughts and prayers.
He said a hard book.
My spots to kill you.
Don't do it, man.
So would you like?
Nia Jax, shout out to you.
Speaking of Nia Jax, would you like to go into wrestling now?
Of course we can go into wrestling all day, every day, baby. Come on.
All right, let's
Real quick, let me do my promo. It's the Macho TIP. The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour.
cream of the crop.
Wait a minute, goddammit, we did this last time. We did this last time. You keep cutting into my promo, Jack. You stay on your promo.
Made the man lose his train of thought.
God damn, the cream of the crop. I don't even want to say it no more. The cream of the crop. And slap into a Slim Jim. Yeah, what the hell? Let's go into wrestling.
So, y'all want to go AEW or WWE?
It doesn't matter.
Let's start with AEW.
It doesn't matter.
And we talked about last week them having Edge. So this week,
So AEW did have a pay-per-view last week that we were filming live while it was occurring. So, yes, Edge did appear at the end of that pay-per-view.
yes,
Looking to form. Well, this was after. This was during the week.
his name Adam Copeland.
Sorry,
Adam Copeland,
yes, I've been getting
rated R
some.
superstar.
The rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. Just want to make sure we get that right, ladies and gentlemen.
The formerly known as
Formerly known as Edge.
You know what was funny about? He's got the music
Yep.
because WWE didn't license it, and it's
Correct.
an actual band song.
And the band, he's friends of the band. He's a friends of the singer of the band.
So he's allowed to use it.
Yep.
But the funny part is WWE does own the rights to You Think You Know Me.
Correct.
So when the music played in AEW, they say you think you know him.
Yes, and it is his wife. It's his wife doing the voiceover.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever.
It's his wife doing the voiceover.
Because you keep that little, pretense to the song.
Yes, sir.
And then, boom. Yeah.
Was anybody surprised he came out?
No.
No, but it was still a little surreal to see.
Yeah.
Even though we weren't surprised about it, the pop was still there, the energy was still there, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. I
still think Jay bouncing was like the bigger whoa.
We can talk about Jay
We'll talk about that when we get to
in a little bit with WWE, but yes and no. I do think the pop Adam Copeland received is good for AEW. They needed something to help balance out something. Anything would be better than not doing anything new.
I'm not an Edge fan, but
I like
kind
it.
of cool.
I just started liking Edge.
What I do like though is them pairing him back up with Christian, who I feel personally is almost at a pinnacle of his career. He has not had. I don't want to say this wrong. I feel like Christian now has been the most popular Christian I've ever seen in his career.
Yup.
More so when he was in Impact?
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Even with him and Edge in WWE with tag team matches, they were good. They were good, but they were also the least favorite of the three tag teams, right? And he was the least favorite of the tag team.
And they won the most. That's the crazy part.
I know. And they were trying to put him over.
I think they like Edge's look, but I always thought Christian was the better guy on the mic
That's
and the better worker.
That's obvious.
And that's nothing against Edge, man. I like him, but Christian was my dude.
Christian is better.
100% against Edge.
Right now, I feel like Christian single arc has been one of the best stories in wrestling for the past year.
They gave him a main event.
Hooking them guys on this mic.
Yeah.
They gave him a main event.
He traded in the hoodie for a turtleneck.
Yeah. During the summertime, he was rocking with a leather jacket over the top.
Wrestling in the turtleneck.
His drip be serious though. Man.
Yeah, that jacket's fire.
And that was probably meant to be a one-night thing, but everybody up. All it takes is one thing, put it on the Twitter, and boom.
And speaking of people doing their best work, I just want to say Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm. This is her best work right now, what she's doing.
Agreed.
Tony.
I'm loving it.
Tony.
She kind of broke the internet for saying
it sounds like you need a manager.
Retired icon.
No, not just any manager. We need the Macho TIP. Macho TIP and Tony.
You gotta give the IG hand.
Tip and Tony. No, Tip and Tony.
Timeless.
Timeless Tony and Tip. Oh, baby. And then, you get mad at me one day, you hit me with the butt thing. It's just, everybody wins.
Yo, she bit Kiera Hogan on the ass last night.
I saw that.
There was a lot of good things going down on that match.
Yeah, it was, man. She had a whole mouthful, man.
I think she's hitting her stride right now. She's talking to the camera. Mid-match, it's real. It's going. I tried to tell y'all. Toni Storm.
I like Toni Storm.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I like her.
Do you think Did they put the title on the wrong member of the Outlaws or whatever they were called?
Outcast.
Yeah.
But she had already had the title.
Okay, yeah. What was that pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah. All In.
All In.
Yeah.
But they did that for Saraya
Yeah, home.
Yeah.
Home crowd.
That was a thank you.
Yeah, good. That's good for her.
Coming back.
That's good.
Shout out to Swerve Strickland, a fellow black wrestler.
He's a fellow black wrestler.
who got a well-deserved win over a credible name. Over that last paper, what was the pay-per-view called? Yeah.
Dream Wrestle
Dream.
Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream in honor of Antonio Inoki.
Okay, and then the MJF retained the tag team championship by itself. We had a match with the Dragon.
Daniel Bryan.
That cultural appropriation
versus Zack Sabre.
What?
Can they be called the Dragon?
I heard it was a good one.
Is there an American Dragon?
I saw some of the highlights of it. I didn't sit down and watch the whole thing yet, though. But
But does anybody care about Zack Sabre Jr. though? That's the problem.
I'm not a fan in particular. I like the group.
I mean, it's a great match. Like as quality of match is great, but it's like
that's somebody that you really want to pay
Daniel
money.
Bryan.
It's no Macho TIP. We get it. Yeah.
Right. Hold on. So I got a question though. So Swerve beat
Cowboy.
Hangman, right?
I don't like that name.
Hold on though.
It's just.
So Swerve beat Adam Page. Now, do you think it's right that he's fighting Bryan Danielson Tuesday for a TNT title shot instead of trying to fight MJF?
Nobody's getting the title above MJF until he decides if he's leaving.
And that's okay. But my thing is, I think Swerve should be heading up to MJF after that, not the TNT title.
Right.
Because Adam Page isn't wrestling for the TNT title. He's wrestling for world title. So why isn't he wrestling for a world title? Opportunity at least.
And aren't they trying to fill up that TNT title with
Edge and them? Yeah. So like, why would you put him in that mix when you let him beat one of your top guys and not just propel him into that picture with MJF because MJF really doesn't have anybody other than what they're trying to do with Jay White.
Who's the TNT champion?
Christian.
And he's already wrapped up in the story with
Edge. He's Edge, Darby Allin, and Sting. So where does Swerve fit in that?
Sting.
Yeah. Oh, unless Bryan Danielson wins, and now it's going to be the Boot Camp Clique or whatever they're called.
Oh god.
Battle Crew, whatever.
They've been switching so much over there.
I want Bryan Danielson to get out of that shit. I just want him to be out of that group.
It's a weird thing. It's like 1 week.
None of them do.
It's like 1 week they heels and now they faces. I don't know what they are over there, man. But
I just think that it's awfully weird that you let him beat one of your
top guys,
one of your guys who's like your top draws, and then you like put him in the second tier title match when their main title guy doesn't have anything other than because he's fighting. You got him fighting the world already. So what makes a difference if you put Swerve in the mix?
Yeah, because I think they want to put the belt on Swerve, but they didn't want to put the world title on Swerve just yet.
Why is that though? Why is that?
I think you know the answer.
He can't drink from the water fountain.
That's what I was hinting to.
And then on top of that, aren't the Bucks and Adam Page currently champions right now?
Yeah,
they have the 6-man
from Ring of Honor.
They had the Ring of Honor.
So now he'd be the champion.
But the crazy part was they are already the 6-man ROH champions, and then the Bucks were just in a match thing to be the tag champions too. I'm like,
there's too many belts over there, man. Just for me,
I just think that I don't think Swerve is going to get where he needs to go.
Yeah,
he did right by leaving and really reinventing himself.
Yeah,
but they're not going to give him that belt.
He had to go and get noticed so he can go back and get his real job back.
What's the belt that Baby Penta got?
The international.
Okay, I can see.
If they get that title to Swerve, I'm not watching AEW.
But isn't he?
Is that the belt that Orange yeah,
Orange Juice?
Cassidy had it for.
Yeah,
months.
I can see him winning, getting that.
That's not fair.
I know.
That's not right. If anything, MJF should be coming out there. What is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever Dynamite is. When he come out there, before he even get to start, they need to hit Swerve music. Need to get in his face.
So MJF looks like he's feuding with
Jay White
at the moment.
And who he fighting Tuesday? And don't he got a match Tuesday against somebody?
I don't recall, but since we're talking about it, AEW is moving to Tuesday this week. Mm-hmm. I don't really know why, but
baseball
games going on.
Okay. Yes. So in reaction to that, WWE has made
They got everybody.
star-packed full episode of NXT.
They got everybody in their mama.
It's pretty much WWE NXT. Well, I won't say WWE, but it's pretty much SmackDown NXT
Right.
happening on a Tuesday, just a random Tuesday.
They get the big guns.
We ain't never seen as much star power on a Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen.
They done made Tuesday night very
But
interesting right now.
make sure you got your DVRs recorded, because
Now you know what would be wild. It's not gonna happen. What would be wild
What's that?
is that's when you bring Punk back on that NXT.
Ooh,
That
why not?
would be all the shade. That would be all the shade in the world.
But you know what, though?
Or the Las Vegas
Man, look,
Ace is coming out.
CM Punk and NXT would be must-see TV.
I thought I lost my powers for a second. Ooh.
That was the hot tag right there.
Fingers was like
Thought I lost the powers. My powers invested in me. Bring that bottle over here.
only thing he did to say was, "Come on, man, get over here."
What he should have did was he should just put his fingers in like this, like this.
Alright, goddamn. Now the party is getting started.
Oh hell, man!
As soon as you get the bottle, you gotta add in like a crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Watchers podcast, as you knew it, has concluded now. We're at the hour and 6 minute mark. The hard ER is starting now. So, if you choose not to listen after this point, please like, comment, and subscribe, and come back next week. But now, it's getting ignorant. Alright, double tap. Let me just get this going. Okay.
Can we at least get to the CM Punk room?
Go ahead and get the CM Punk rumor out, because it's going to get.
That's still WWE.
Before we get canceled.
Before we get off of AEW,
Yes.
you saw the title change.
I just want to say one. Nigga. That's all I want to say. Nigga. Alright, I'm done. And it's just because we need a black champion in AEW. That's all I want to say. And we're running over that time. Finish what you guys say, goddammit.
So there was a title change.
100.
Title change of tag titles.
Yeah.
FTR lost to Big Bill.
FTR lost.
To Big Bill and
Hold the fuck up. FTR lost to Big Bill and Bobby Valentino. What the fuck is his name?
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. There's no way.
Yo,
Yeah,
Bobby Valentino.
They're the tag team champions.
Yes. Crazy, right?
Oh, what is it? Cash Wheeler got hurt.
Oh my
And
god.
they had to drop the belts immediately.
Oh no. Oh, all right. What else we got?
And the other rumor is that Dax Harwood has put in a license for CMFTR.
He's staying with the company. They're just holding on to it for trademark purposes.
So,
Yeah, but for I mean that trademark is purely
It's for something else.
involving another
Speculative.
guy.
You know, you can read between the lines on what's going on with it.
Yeah,
Something's going down.
that it
behind the scenes.
requires another man to be with the group. And it surely ain't Adam Copeland.
okay.
So yeah, so we'll see how that goes down.
God damn, that FTR lost the tag team. Whew.
They said Cash Wheeler's court case coming through or something.
Oh, that's why. No. But they said he's injured, though.
Oh, no.
They said Wheeler's injured,
man.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to FTR Jacket.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they had a
I
good
like
one.
FGL.
Yeah, I like FTR jackets.
Yes, the jackets are great.
I got some really nice jackets.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful ones.
And the music is good, too. I like the music, too.
It was better than that Drake's album, I'll tell you that much. Alright. What you like next? Let's get this ball rolling. Let's go.
WWE.
WWE. I know a little bit about WWE.
They also had a tag championship
Whoa,
change hands.
they did, didn't they?
And they was lit like this show.
Cody
afterwards.
Rhodes and
Cody Rhodes.
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
And at the press conference post pay-per-view, Jey Uso may have been a little inebriated.
Did you call him a nigga? What'd you say?
A zika with a baguette.
Baguettes.
He was a little
What'd you say?
Inebriated.
Inebriated. Okay.
He was on demon time at the press conference.
Okay. Inebriated. Okay.
He was definitely on demon time on that microphone last.
Okay.
He was having a match all his own with
So
belts trying
Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are tag team champions.
I don't think it's gonna last long.
Is that what I'm hearing, right?
And it don't matter that it don't last long.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could get behind it.
That press conference
Yes.
on itself
Was worth
the
price of admission.
That was that promo or that little interview was 100% how you show how you fail your friends. That was nothing but a failure of a friendship right there. Because he wasn't supposed to let him come out there like that.
I'm telling you, Jay was like, "Oh no!"
Yo, and Cody's face had me crying. I was like, "Oh, he know he's done."
And then Cody with the suit on, he trying to be professional.
Yeah, he's
but he cannot stop laughing. He's like,
What gets me is when they do the close up on the camera, you can see the tears in his eyes. So you know all that was legit, man.
Yeah, he was.
I found Cody's brother in the locker room one time wearing my outfit. I didn't know what to say to him. I just walked backstage. He was already with the phalanges flanking like this. The tassel was already going like this. I said, "What the fuck?" And
What happened? How did you get done with it?
he just said, "I'm a ghost," and ran.
Was he wearing the glasses running around?
No, my hat and the glasses stay in the car. But the jacket and the pants and the top was already in there.
I thought he was trying to square up or something.
No, he said,
"Ice up, son."
It was a lot of powder. When I had the suit back, for some reason, it was just powder all in the suit. I had to shake it out the window for like whatever. So what else happened in the pay-per-view WWE? What was it called? Fastlane?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Cargo.
Jay Cook, maybe. Yo, Tony, Jade, I don't know who, but
Jade's on the wall.
I got who?
Jade is on the wall.
Jay Cook. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Wardrobe malfunction.
Microphone malfunction.
Yeah, technical difficulties. We got ourselves an authentic Jade in the studio with us now. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, we are big fans of Jade.
Jade Cargill has made her way to the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about it last week, but she's made her first official appearance. Hopping out the car, shaking hands with Triple H, and that was all we saw of her that night.
Mm-hmm. It's still surreal seeing that shit.
Yes. Just imagine though, the two hand. Just imagine. It's it'll probably just turn you inside out at that point, right? It just what were we talking about? Sorry, what were we talking about?
Jade Cargill.
We like Jade is an awesome.
Jade
We're all big fans of Jade. She's on the wall for a reason. We do.
Well, she's next to me for a reason. Yeah.
Yo, this show, whatever Cody had last night, we're having tonight.
I'm sorry. I had the action. What the fuck? Say it, Jason. The views. Here we go. The views, not the drink out.
Commentary of some members of Watchers Podcast do not reflect the views and beliefs of the podcast.
Yes.
Tears.
What else happened at the fest?
Shout out to Jade. We wish you all the best right now. She's gonna have some good matches over there.
When I came down. It's getting off topic, goddammit. Jason, what else happened at the fist?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, sorry, Jason.
I'm brought him back. Somebody got to be the professor with David.
I didn't watch Fastlane. I didn't watch it.
Real quick, I just went through it quick. Bailey's fine as hell. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to get my thoughts.
It was only about 5 matches, I heard.
Yeah, but they actually had some time though. Yeah. It was not a bad pay-per-view, believe it or not. They actually had some good matches.
I'm gonna watch it sometime this week.
The tag match, obviously, with Jay and them, they won. Lashley and them won. Carlito came back out. Io Sky and them won. Cena, that was just, you take it for what it was.
But they won, right? Cena and
they won. Yeah. A lot of that is what we had tonight. But let's see who else won. I think that was it. Oh yeah, Seth won, and him and Shinsuke did get it in there.
Seth beat Shinsuke again.
Yeah. Becky Lynch was on there too.
But Shinsuke beat his ass.
Damn.
I mean, they were going at it though. I mean, it was probably Shinsuke's best match over there. Though, my honest opinion.
Yeah, he lost.
To be blunt.
Damn, Dax Prescott threw 3 interceptions.
That's normal.
That ain't normal from him.
49ers won, ladies and gentlemen. It was an ass cooking. It was an ass kicking. So, reach out to your favorite Cowboys fan and make sure they remember.
They have a good
shout out to Mike Mathis.
They remember.
Mike. Oh, I know Mike having a bad night right
What's
now.
today? The 8th? The 8th of October. Make sure they remember today.
Yeah, he having a real bad night right now, though.
Okay.
Yeah, this was Jay came out in last night.
So, I've seen it many a times. Trust me.
When I came down.
So with that being said, we had a lot of movement happening in the AEW and the WWE recently. And personally, I feel like there's a lot of momentum in WWE's favor.
Yep.
We've been seeing a lot of CM Punk rumors. What the fuck is that accent coming through? It keeps popping up at the end. I think it's because I mixed the orange with the
purple.
Yeah, and it's creating Colonel Sanders at the end of the day. So, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get my lozenge. However, I digress. CM Punk rumors, WWE, what you thinking?
He's coming.
He's back.
I believe he's coming. Yeah.
He's back. I think this is going to be a very interesting thing with him coming back there because of all the heat that he had when he left. Now he's coming back. The question is, who is he going to feud with, and how are a lot of egos going to handle this stuff? So,
They're going to just handle it like they had before.
I don't think they're going to job him out. But I think he's going to lose if they put him in there with Roman.
This be the biggest storyline of the year. CM Punk back in the WWE.
I don't think that's their biggest storyline. They didn't have a lot of stuff going on this year.
Just in general with wrestling this year. Between
I feel like that's it.
Adam Copeland coming to AEW, Jay going to WWE.
They're coming back.
CM Punk coming back to WWE. Topic number 1 of the year, right? In wrestling terms.
Yeah.
It will, just because of how he left and everything that happened after that. So.
But a lot of the people that he would have interactions with are either retired or can't wrestle anymore.
Okay. But it's just the general principle of him coming out there now. So.
Well, except for Roman. Me personally, I don't want to see him go to SmackDown. I'd rather see him go to Raw and feud with Seth Rollins.
I mean, Seth was the one that said he don't want him back in there, so
yeah,
he didn't want him back in there.
Yeah, he's come out and said I don't want Punk in there.
Yeah, I like that.
How does Cody Rhodes feel about CM Punk?
He shouldn't be mad with it. I mean, it's one of them things.
They were cool when they were over in AEW.
Did they interact at AEW or did Cody already leave before?
Cody was leaving when he was coming
there.
in.
He was there.
Punk was there.
Yeah, they were there not long.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He was leaving when he I guess when he pulled up. So
Okay.
I mean, shout out to him. I mean, it's hopefully they did have some resolution and some impasse. Because I'm all for people like squashing shit, man. So, I mean, on some real shit.
I mean, because I said, let's be real. This ain't the worst. We seen somebody once Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan came back. I said those will always be.
I thought Bruno Sammartino was Bret Hart.
Bret Hart come back and shook hands and hugged Shawn Michaels.
Like Bret Hart literally punched
the owner of the company in the face.
And you compare that to you compare that to Tony Khan saying I fear for my life. And we had Bret Hart cold cock you.
I mean, he literally knocked the owner out
and knocked the shit out of you in the locker room. And then he came back, So
I think Tony Khan lost a lot of street cred with that one. If anything, if CM Punk, if he felt like his life was being threatened by CM Punk, he should have hopped over that table and gotten his grill. Like, what you want to do?
Shit, at least Vince ate one.
Win or lose.
I was like, Punk had the gun.
Vince ate a whole right hand. Said, "Give it to me."
Win or lose. Come check that, man.
And don't forget Brock throwing the title at him. Vince stood up, asshole.
Vince didn't give a shit. Vince like do rag on all them dudes, man.
How was your interactions with Vince McMahon, Macho TIP?
It was a lot of cocaine. I don't remember much. It was a lot of cocaine, a lot of dust, and
you had a lot of wet. Okay, well, what does Jason say? The views.
I don't even know where to go after now.
Wrestling.
It's good. I mean, it's good for the. I mean, all seriousness. I mean, this is good for both. I mean, for the whole industry right now. The guys are jumping ship. You don't know who's going to show up where now. What's going to happen?
I'm pretty sure Dolph Ziggler's going to find himself in AEW.
He'll be in AEW 9 out of 10, and it'll be sitting there
with his brother.
Yep.
Yeah, he should definitely go.
Bye.
I always said that the only people that would make the most money on the indies were Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, and John Cena.
Yeah, you've been saying that for years.
And the indies is about to have both of them, so it's gonna be lit out there. It's only gonna be how much he really want to wrestle. Like if Ziggler really wants to wrestle, he can make more money than him. John Cena, the only person I can think that would hit the indies and make more money than Zack Ryder and Ziggler. Anybody else, they're just gonna, you see it now. Like Bryan Danielson went to AEW where the bigger money is instead of going out there and working all the indie dates. And they already know. When Ziggler get out there, man, that money is gonna be rolling. And you're gonna see him everywhere. The WWE mess around and be like, hey, we saw your run this last year. You want to come back
and job some more?
It's possible.
We're not gonna give you any titles, but you get here.
Because you won't get Roman on the indies. You're not gonna get Lesnar on the indies.
No,
they like The Rock. It ain't going no damn way.
Cena would probably do it just because he feel like he need that challenge. That's how. That's the kind of person he presents himself as.
Yeah, I can see Cena doing in these runs.
Maybe not a lot,
but some appearances here and there.
John Cena's balding.
Yeah, I do want him to. I do want him to do something with that.
I just wanted to be known.
He make enough money. To get
we all see it. We all see it.
What? We said, what is going on?
You make enough money to get that covered up. Especially when you go down and do the 5-knuckle shuffle, he be like, the cameraman ain't shit.
Welcome back, John Cena.
Oh man,
I like John Cena.
Anything else on wrestling?
Nah, we good.
Is he the GOAT?
No.
In terms of what?
That's how they're billing him.
No, they're just saying that this is a market.
Because they owe him. They owe him for those years, right?
Well, you know what? I mean, all seriousness,
they owe him for being loyal to the company.
Yeah,
is he better than Kurt Angle for real?
No.
Hell no.
No. There ain't many that is.
But I will say this: Cena has literally. I mean, he has fought everybody over there, though. So.
Yeah, but because it was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
The time he spent, he had to.
I just think about that run when he was like the second time champion or third time, around the time when nobody was watching WWE.
Yeah.
Like he had to carry all that.
I'll give him credit.
But it's the reason why nobody's watching WWE was because he was on it.
But you know what? I will give him credit because in a time where that crowd was cheering and booing him, a lot of people have done a lot worse with the response. But he stood front and center and was basically true to who he was. I mean,
Rap Thugonomics.
Yep. I think now
That's true to who he is. Huh?
yeah,
Thugonomics.
they're the doctor.
Okay.
Springfield,
But I
Massachusetts.
think fans really are just taking it back and looking at it like, yo, he never really left. Now he's at the tail end of his career, and I think everybody's starting to appreciate him a lot more as a performer
Okay.
and as a person. I mean, he's came out publicly and basically said, "Look, this is where I know I fucked up on some things." He owned up to it. I mean, you gotta give him credit for that because a lot of people's egos would be like, "No, I didn't." And he came out publicly and said, "Yes, some of the decisions that I made for storyline was borderline wrong, and I have to own that." So, I give him credit for that. He seemed like he's a real stand-up guy and a nice dude. So,
And he didn't cuss those people out when they were trying to take his picture. He just said, "Can I just enjoy my lunch with my friend?" He could have got real belligerent and
he could have got that hard ER on him. But
could have been
Macho
Mad
Tip.
Dog Cena.
Macho Dog.
he said Mad Dog.
I said the Mad Dog Tip.
I was thinking King Cobra.
The Macho Tip.
But yeah, shout out to him though, man. Like I said, a lot of people have done a hell of a lot worse than what he did. So,
Okay. All right.
it is what it is.
I'm indifferent toward him, but okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's
We good for it? We're at 26. Not too bad. Not too bad.
all right. We Gucci.
Welcome back, Brian. Goddammit. Brian has been missing, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We don't know where Brian's
Tell
been.
everybody
He
what
came back greasy. And what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? And it was a lot going on.
Yeah,
you gotta let everybody know what's been happening.
just got a lot of film projects and some theater stuff that I was doing. Still ain't stopped. Got a whole full plate this month. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be beneficial for everybody that's involved with it. Some of the stuff I can't talk about, just because it's still in the beginning stages. But I'm filming a horror film next weekend that is hopefully gonna. The vision we have for it is probably going to be one of the scariest little short films you see in a long time.
Okay, you know how to Macho Tip is with the scary movies. Now. I'm gonna watch it, but if the cheeks don't get clenched, bro, if the cheeks don't get clenched, just know I will be back here.
Shout out to my Take It or Leave It crew. But it's gonna be a different kind of monster movie. We got some things planned. Like got a whole slate for the rest of this month planned.
Okay, Matt Shankman said the same thing about Fantastic Four.
we actually getting the work though.
And Big Fist said something about the WNBA too.
All right, well, Corey's not here, ladies and gentlemen. He's out tonight, but I never actually got to meet Corey. But I hear
You still haven't, have you?
I made a few words, I see, but a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he's got a good heart.
Yeah,
The team took an L today.
yeah. It's a lot of that going on.
Bad one.
Big one.
Anything you guys want to say for the 50th episode before we get out of here? Any people you like to get a shout out to that's been a part of the process on the way to getting here?
Let's see.
Other than the Macho Tip, obviously.
I was about to say, yeah, y'all,
Okay.
everybody here, because we all have a busy life during the week, during the weekday.
Yeah, I'm on the road 24/7.
Yeah, all of us are. Believe it or not, it is like pulling strings for us to get together during the week to do this because we all have our lives and we all have our families that we got to deal with.
But once that mad dog come calling,
Once
once you hear that hootie hoo, what you gonna do?
It's like a bat signal in the sky.
But I will say we do have some very loyal followers that do watch stuff.
Yes. Shout out to you guys. And make sure you guys comment, please.
Mm-hmm. They do like the hilarity between all of us and
show us some love in the comments.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You done?
Yeah.
All right. No, I'll just make sure for us.
Is you done or is you finished?
I'm done, damn it.
Shout outs to anybody that's worked with us. Grendel, shout outs, Grendel.
Yes, shout out to Grendel.
Ain't seen you in a minute, girl.
Right.
Shout outs to Grendel. Shout outs to D-Lou. D-Lou's podcast, check it out.
The Plum Pit actually does.
I see the Watchers t-shirts going on, and I'm sorry I cannot.
Yes, Miss Dan Crafty. Yes,
and
she actually did the
printouts.
Printout for us.
Yes, and the logo design was made by Rhea_Rabbit on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, thanks to all those who supported us and helped us to get to 50 episodes. And
we started with a bare wall. Now we got
shit. Before you guys even know, me and Brian didn't even have a table. Nope. We were just sitting on two random chairs with no microphones, just talking.
We're long socks. I was like, why do we look like this?
We ain't have a table or nothing.
Shout out to the Plum Pit, Bubba.
Yeah, shout out to the Plum Pit. Please come back, you guys.
Cool.
I will give you guys personal security.
Oh, can't forget about Pod Mania.
Yes, the footage from Pod Mania needs to come. And you know what? Maybe
I have a video. I'm posting it tomorrow.
Go ahead.
I'm going to post it tomorrow.
Pod Mania was dope.
Yes,
shout out to D-Lou and the rest of his squad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember everyone's name right now. I'm sorry.
But yeah, shout out to all them. And I just want to say,
and Mike's team. Mike had a team too. Big Grizz, Grendel, Mike's uncle.
Mike's uncle
who skipped out on paying for his burger.
Beyond Burger.
I want to put that out there.
Beyond Burger.
You still owe somebody some money.
Beyond Burger.
He said, I thought everything
we're not on the house.
You know what's funny?
He said everything was free.
You know what's even funnier? My son actually shows this show to his buddies at his daycare.
This ain't the one to show.
I got the show.
Lord.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, the show is not labeled for kids.
No, it is definitely not.
He is the parent, and viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, I bit the bullet for.
And I just want to say a disclaimer. When the Pod Mania footage drops, just know I was 15 to 20 pounds heavier in that footage than I am now. Yeah. So,
I'm still fat.
I lost man,
I dropped a little weight, about 15, 20 pounds since. So if you see the footage, just know.
I lost 50 pounds since that show.
Jeez.
Man, all I did was lose my keys one time. So
and I've gained the weight.
It balances itself since that show. Yep, on some real shit. Since that show, I've lost 50 pounds.
Okay, congratulations.
And also the photo shoot that we had.
Oh yes,
shout out to Theater and for letting us.
And Amadou
in there. And Amadou for letting us take pictures of him taking them.
Yes, sir.
Also another 15 to 20 pounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Why is that? Was that a year ago?
No, that was this year.
That was spring. It was earlier this year.
It was
spring. Right?
I don't know why I thought that was last year. Like that's been
because it wasn't hot yet. It was before summer.
It was spring.
It was a little cold outside because we all had on jackets and
coats
hats
and
and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was in February. We didn't get the pictures back until March.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Amadou.
He's a dude.
Shout out to Amadou.
He's a dude.
Taking it forever to send the pictures back.
He's on color people time with that though.
Yes. What else? Oh, and we can't forget about the Watchers shot their own movie.
Yes. Which will be no promises, but definitely before the end of the year.
Once again, 15, 20 pounds.
Shout out to Grendel and Lynette for being in that.
Lynette, shout out to Lynette.
Yes, it's awesome. DMX, little DMX.
Yeah, the rap party was one for the books.
Yes, it was.
Well,
all right, ladies and gentlemen,
swimming pools and police.
and I thought I made it abundantly clear.
And
I thought I made it abundantly clear.
I don't get in water. Made that abundantly clear.
I thought I made it abundantly
Get in water.
shirt.
Omaha.
All right.
No, I don't get in water.
Abundantly clear.
Abundantly clear.
I made it abundantly clear.
That is the word of the year for me.
All right.
I made that abundantly clear.
Well, here's to another 50 more episodes.
Yes.
I'm out of my mad dog, but
Yeah,
I'm here in spirit.
Yeah, we out of the tick.
We're here in spirit.
And we upgraded from red to gold cups.
Yes, we got the gold cups for the special occasion to match the jacket.
Yeah, and they're not leaking.
And yeah, that's all I got for today, ladies and gentlemen. I kept it, I'll be back. I didn't want to get too rambunctious. You use the big words sometimes.
Okay.
I didn't want to get too rambunctious.
Good
today.
syllables.
But
Not on camera.
yes. I'm glad to be here with you guys and spend this time. And, Tri-State Tip will be back next week.
Good to have you, Macho Tip.
Yeah, thank you.
I come through more often.
Yes.
We'll try to.
Yeah,
So,
Macho Tip has to pull up every now and then.
yeah, so
He's a
that's
special
all I got.
attraction.
We're on episodio. Some shit.
So some shit.
What people don't, I'm about to say what people don't know is the footage before the filming was actually
Ain't footage. The
shenanigans that occurred prior to the cameras rolling were a lot worse than this, ladies and gentlemen.
The behind the scenes is always the best.
But yes,
we may
make sure you
post that.
follow Tavon at the Tri-State _tip on the Instagrams.
Yes, sir.
All right, Smitty Green Giant, formerly known as the Damaging, and there goes my cup.
Sweet with 365 on Instagram.
And the boy who's not here, Corey Jesse.
Yeah.
At what's his?
I don't know.
Corey
No, it's Corey _.
Yeah, Corey underscore
Corey
Jack. Yeah. You probably got the easiest one out of all of us.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him. And I Tiger Helly 19 on the snaps. Jeezy's Jason Williams by way of Facebook, the government. Follow the stripes, and it's been 50 episodes. And thank you for joining us 50 times if you've seen us 50 times.
Yes.
To the next 100.
5-0. Oh, is it 5?
The Watchers Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. I was about to say Facebook. Oh, right there.
Twitch.
Spotify,
Threads.
X video.
Apple Podcasts,
But not on Pornhub.
WWE, on Paramount Plus. All right. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, the tower power too sweet to be sour.
Thank you, everybody.
Everybody keep watching. I just want to quit my job.
Right.
Peace out.